Today I'm going to make Spanish-style beef empanadas. Empanadas are used on many occasions and many different times of the day. You can eat them for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They're usually used as appetizers or, as Spanish speakers call them, tapas. The ingredients that you need to use for your Spanish beef empanadas are 1 pound of ground beef, 1 onion diced, 2 cloves of garlic diced, 1 jalapeno diced and unseeded, 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese, a teaspoon of cumin, Colby and Monterey Jack, 2 pie crusts, depending on how much you want to make, and for extra flavor, taco seasoning. Be careful while cooking. Knives are very sharp. Gotta stop it. To start your empanadas, you need to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Next, you need to dice up 1 whole onion. Next, you need 2 cloves of garlic diced. Next, you need to add your garlic and your onions into a skillet. You need to turn on your burner to medium, and then you take your ground beef and crumble it up and put it in the pan with your onion and your garlic. Now you brown your ground beef by chopping it into small pieces and wait until it turns brown. While your ground beef is cooking, in the meantime, you can cut up and unseed 1 jalapeno. Now that you've diced your jalapeno, now you will add it to your ground beef that has been drained. For added flavor, you can also add a diced red bell pepper. Now you're going to add your cream cheese and you break it up as you add it to your pan. Next step, you will be adding your cumin to your ground beef and everything in it. Along with your cumin, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning for extra flavor. Now that you've added all your spices, now it's time to stir all of your ingredients together. Now you're going to add your Colby and Monterey Jack cheese. Lightly flour your surface for the dough for your empanadas. Carefully roll out your dough on your floured surface. Now we're going to make the shells for the empanadas. Take a glass or a circular shape and flour the top. Then you put it in the dough and cut out circles, however many you want to make. Next, you will start by adding barely 1 teaspoon of your filling to your empanada shell. Try to make sure that not too much is added. Now you will dip your fingers in water and lightly go around the surface of the empanada. Next, you will flip it over and make sure that the sides are all the way sealed so none of your filling falls out while in the oven. After, you can also take a fork and crimp the edges just for decoration. Now that all your empanadas are finished, you can now put them in the oven. Make sure your oven's at 400 degrees and you put them in for 15 minutes. Burn my finger. Alright, now the 15 minutes are up, and now they are finished. And when they're finished, they're going to look like this. Can't really see it, but they're really crispy and flaky. Now your beef empanadas are finally ready to eat. You can serve them with a little salsa, and they should be ready to go. Now you brown your ground beef. Colby and Monter something Jack cheese.
You can't do that.
Now we're gonna make the shells for the empanadas. Lightly take. Dang it. Now your. I'm sorry. Now your empanadas are all ready to eat. You can serve them with salsa for a little bit more flavor, and then that's all I don't know what to say.